everyone. Okay, I actually just want to see if you can hear me. So give me a second. I want to just test out because I tried something on the back end and then I want to see if, well, you can hear me. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm just seeing. So I'm just checking. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. You can hear me. Yeah, I was trying something new. I want to put in the headphones just because there's a lot of outside noise usually around this time. So I kind of wanted to put the headphones. Anyway, I'm here. All right. Welcome to today's live. We have 3 tiers available for today's live tarot reading. The first one is the live yes, no, or timing question. So if your question can be answered with a yes and a no, then that would be the live yes, no timing question. If your question cannot be answered with a yes and a no, then that would be an open-ended question. And for that, we have this single card open-ended question. So for that, I'll be pulling out 1 card for your reading. And then we have the 3-card open-ended question where I'll be pulling out 3 cards for your reading. Now, 3 cards is definitely hidden layers, deeper insight, more energy exchange. It really depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for maybe a surface level answer, or you're not looking to go too much in depth, then the single card question will do. But if you're looking for hidden layers, then I would recommend the 3-card question. So those are the 3 tiers available for today. And then outside of this, like I always say, these lives are an avenue for you to ask your questions and get immediate clarity. But outside of this, I do offer my private readings. With the private readings, the minimum turnaround time is about 24 to 48 hours if you choose the express delivery. Otherwise, it's about 3 to 5 business days. So I do understand that sometimes the energy is just changing that fast, or you need that immediate clarity. So for that, we do have these lives available. I'm here usually every single weekday around this time. And yeah, so this is otherwise going to be a muted live. So if there are no questions coming through, I'm muting myself and I'm taking the time to align my energy to stay focused as well. So I may not be able to respond to general chat messages, but I do see your messages. Thank you so much. They make me smile. Thank you for sharing your energy. I just will not be able to respond because my primary responsibility is to make sure that I'm in an energy to receive the channel messages when there is a registered reading request. All right. So thank you so much for all your love and support. And I hope you're doing well. If not, I hope that things do feel better. I hope that I'm able to provide some kind of comfort, clarity, and confirmation for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be muting myself, but take your time. Think about your situation. Think about what aspect of it you want clarity about. Choose your tier. Once you click the tier, you'll be taken to a checkout page. On the checkout page, you can put in your name. You can add a nickname if you wish for privacy. As long as you intend that name to be for yourself, don't worry, the messages will come through. And then there'll be a box over there for you to put in your question. Once you submit and go through the entire process, for those of you attempting it for the first time, you'll have to create an account. That is so that you can track your purchases on my website. But yeah, once you go through that, that's only for like first timers. Otherwise, usually it's just like logged in, I think. All right. So once you go through the entire process, the email will come to me. Once the email comes to me, I will unmute myself and then I'll start channeling the energy. So this is usually the process for the live tarot readings. Okay. Alrighty. So I am going to be muting myself, but take your time. I'm going to be here for about 1 hour today. All right. So I'll be taking in questions for about 1 hour today. Okay. Hi, BSmith9090. I just got your question, but that's not a yes and a no question. So would you like to change the question? That's not a yes and a no question. So it's like, what's next for you in a career? That would be an open-ended question. So would you want to make it a single card question, or you want to make it a 3-card question, or you want to change your question to make it yes and no? I'm just waiting for your answer. Or your person reach out to you next week. Let's get an answer to that. It's okay. It's okay. Or your person reach out to you next week. Yes, it looks like your person will reach out to you next week. We have the 10 of Cups. I think that the energy is going to be a bit mixed feelings. I did pull another card just for confirmation. It's going to be mixed feelings. I think that you are going to be happy that your person is going to be reaching out to you. But at the same time, I think that there are some difficult things that both of you do need to talk about, whether that is difficult energies between the two of you, or maybe the fact that both of you are in no contact. You might have to have some discussions about that. So that might be a little bit difficult, but overall, it looks like yes, your person will be reaching out to you next week. So just to reiterate, mixed feelings, but yes, your person is going to be reaching out to you next week. You're very welcome. Shall I close out your reading, or do you want to opt for the other one, the open-ended one? Okay, you will have to go through the process again, though. Wait, hold on. Let me put that, because that's a yes and a no question. Let me put that over here. I'll give you the link. Yep. And then if you want an open-ended question, because you did ask me for like what is next in your career, let me just put those links as well for you. Once I get your question, I'll start channeling. Sure, you'll have to go through the process, though. You'll have to go through the reading request process again, though. Sure. So if you have a question, you'll have to submit it through the link provided. So we already did ask one question with the yes, no, and you asked, will your person reach out to you next week? And then we got the answer for that. So if you want more questions, even if they are yes and no, you'll have to go through the process again. So you have to click the link, go through the checkout process again. It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. You'll just have to, you know how you submitted the first question? Yeah, you just have to go through that process again. Would you like me to close out your reading? Thank you for choosing me to help you gain clarity in your situation. All right, and I wish you well. Alrighty, for those of you who are still out here, I'm here for maybe another 30 more minutes. So I'm just going to put the links over there. There are 3 tiers available. The first one is the live yes, no, or timing question. So if your question can be answered with a yes or a no, or you're looking for the timing of a particular situation, then that would be the tier for you. One purchase will be one question. Just wanted to say that. And then if your question cannot be answered with a yes and a no, then that would be an open-ended question. And for that, we have the single card question where I'll be pulling out one card. Now for that, it's usually a little bit more surface level. It's just kind of getting insight into your situation or whatever it is that you wish for me to channel. And then we have the open-ended 3-card question where I'll be pulling out 3 cards. Now 3 cards are like hidden layers, more energy exchange, deeper insight. So it really depends on what you're looking for at this point in time. Now, this is otherwise going to be a muted live. So if there are no questions coming through, I'm muting myself. I'm taking the time to ground my energy, staying aligned so that when there is a registered reading request, I can be in an energy to receive the messages that are coming through. All right? Okay. I'll be here for maybe another 30 minutes and then I'll be closing out today's live. All right? Alrighty, I am ending today's live. Thank you so much for joining me all the way up until here. I'll be here every single weekday around this time in case you have any questions that you'd like answered. These lives are an avenue for you to ask your questions and get immediate clarity, comfort, and confirmation. I do offer private readings outside of this. So with respect to the private readings, the minimum turnaround time, if you choose the express delivery, is about 24 to 48 hours. Otherwise, it's about 3 to 5 business days. All right. So I hope you're doing well. If not, I hope that things do feel better. I hope that I'm able to provide some kind of comfort, whether it is through these live tarot readings or whether it's through the other videos on my channel or whether it is through the private readings. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.